Why do we make it so hard? I was sitting here just reflecting and I started thinking about why is it that for so many, primarily conscious women entrepreneurs, why do we make it so hard to create business and find ideal clients? And why is it such a struggle? And a few thoughts were coming up in my mind that I want to share with you today. I think it can be helpful for you. So, in this video, I'm going to talk about why we make it hard, but more importantly, what it is that we can do to shift out of the struggle and start more naturally and authentically attracting ideal clients. If you don't know me, I'm Jill Hope from I Shine Wealth, and I help women entrepreneurs just like you to own your value, attract high paying, perfectly ideal clients, and create a business and a life that lights you up. So, what is this issue with making it hard? What is the point at which it is a struggle? Well, for so many women entrepreneurs, especially if you're a conscious spiritual woman, you didn't come into this to make money, so to speak. Obviously, you started a business because you wanted to make money from it, but you had a deeper why. And if you didn't see my video where I talked about this question and helping you uncover your deeper why, go ahead and check that out. I will put that in the description down below. So typically, it's really primarily not about the money. It's because we want to make an impact. We want to make a difference in someone's life. For me, when I was in corporate, and one of the main reasons I left, and one of the things that used to just bug me, is because I was spending so much of my time and energy helping rich men get richer. And hey, I'm all for everybody making as much money as they want, but I wasn't really helping anyone else. And that left me feeling unfulfilled and like I'm wasting my time and like I'm wasting my life. And so I thought, I want to fulfill my purpose. I want to share my gifts in a way that makes an impact on another person's life. And ideally, lots of people, right? So that's why I left my corporate job. I went into business, and that's what many of us do. Most of us are not didn't start out being entrepreneurs. Maybe we always had the entrepreneurial spirit. I definitely did, but not necessarily, right? But we get to this point where we want to live our purpose. We want to make an impact in the world, and we do want to use our gifts. So why does it become so dang hard to start attracting clients into your business on a regular, consistent basis? This is based on my observations and the clients I've worked with in the past and currently, what is getting in our way and why it's so hard. We are overthinking so much of it. We just overthink so much. There's so many strategies out there. There's so many coaches out there teaching this is how you do it. This is going to make the money. This is how you attract clients, yada, yada, yada. And so there's so much trying to strategize and figure out that we're totally in our heads. And you didn't come into business to work solely in your head. As I said, this was a purpose move for you, most likely. This was something that was coming from your heart. So when you completely abandon that heart connection while you're out there trying to build your business, you're not going to attract the clients. There's a mismatch in your energy. Is that to say that you shouldn't use strategies? Absolutely not. The trick here is finding the balance between the strategy and the soul. And that's really what I want to talk to you about today. It's finding that balance for you. How do you come to a place where you are expressing who you are, what you do, what you care about, what lights you up, and how can that attract clients? One of the things I know to be true is that when a person is completely lit up and in their passion and they're expressing themselves fully in that passion, they are magnetic. And it creates a magnetism that you kind of can't ignore. A lot of us business owners, we lose that magnetism, that natural magnetism that we all have. And if you're sitting there thinking, oh, I'm not magnetic, Jill, yes, you are. But if you're not connected to your heart and you're not staying in your passion and doing the things that light you up in the way that light you up, then yeah, you're putting a kink in your hose when it comes to being that magnetic person that you actually and naturally are. So, how do we become more magnetic so that we are attracting our ideal clients with ease? Because I want to tell you that when you are truly magnetic, your ideal clients will be knocking on your door. And I know this to be true because it's happened many, many times for me that I had no idea that I was on someone's radar and they just sent me an email and they're like, I want to talk to you about how to coach with you. And they always become clients too. So that's what you want. What do you have to do to allow that to happen? Well, here it is. It starts with one word. One word. Ready for it? Authenticity. Authenticity. What are you about? Who are you? Have you ever really asked yourself that question? What do you care about? What are you passionate about? Who are you? Who are you, anyways? One of the things I share all the time in my coaching groups is that when I started down this path of realizing that I was overthinking everything, I was over strategizing, I was making it way too hard, and my results were showing it because I just was not easily attracting the ideal clients that I wanted, is I had my whole focus wrong. I was focusing on how to attract the clients as opposed to how do I be me in my business. And the reason this is so important is because your ideal client, they could go to anyone and hire anyone to get what you offer. Pretty much, right? Like if you strip out you, put you and your personality and your uniqueness to the side for a minute. The actual service you offer, the actual thing you teach, there are thousands of people teaching the same thing. Like most likely, right? Thousands of people teaching the same thing. What is different and what makes you magnetic to your ideal client is that it's you that's teaching it. But the trouble is when we take you out of the equation and you're trying to market, but you're not there, then what is attracting them? You've taken out the biggest part of the whole attraction equation when you're not in the picture whatsoever. Now, what do I mean by you not being in the picture? Does that mean like you have to have your face all over everything and you no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you want to be talking about what lights you up. You want to be sharing your message in your own way. You want to be vulnerable. You want to share about what's going on for you and how this relates to what's happening for your ideal clients. Because you want your ideal clients to be able to see themselves in what you're sharing because that is exciting for them. When they hear you talk about something that has gone through their head, they are going to naturally be attracted to wanting more from you because they understand that you get them. You understand them, you see them, you hear them, and all of that. And that's really what we humans want. We want to be seen and heard. We want to feel like someone else out there actually sees me, recognizes me, understands what I'm going through. And if I've got a problem that I need support with, understanding that that person gets it, has been there, or has helped many people who were there to get to the other side. The best way to share that type of information is to share it from your passion around it, from your heart around it, from your experiences with it, from your stories, from your unique perspective on that issue. That will keep the clients away that are not perfect for you, and it will naturally attract the clients who are. I don't think I finished sharing that what I had to do when I finally had this realization is I literally, no exaggeration here whatsoever, is I sat with one question for an entire year. And that one question was, what does Jill want? I had gotten so disconnected, and I didn't even realize it, but I had gotten so disconnected from who I am, what's important to me, what do I want, what do I like, what do I don't like, because I noticed that I had taken on all the desires and likes and all that stuff from my parents, my partner, my friends, the people around me. I just took on a lot of that energy. I'm very empathic. And so if you're an empathetic person, like an empathic person and where you feel energy, this can be more of an issue, right? Is you take on all the feelings of others. So that had happened to me just gradually over the years and I didn't even realize it. And so I had to get back to knowing what part is me. Who am I? What do I like? What lights me up? What do I really want? And I had to make it okay for me to want those things and to like those things and to think those things? And that was a process. And that's why I did that for a year. I mean, I asked myself that question from morning to night with every single little decision. We make hundreds of decisions during the day. Every single little decision, I asked myself, what do I think in this situation? What do I want? What do I want now? All of those questions. What do I want to wear? When do I want to brush my teeth? What do I want to do next? And what do I want to eat today? And I was really tuning in to understand my likes, my desires, and my unique perspective. And so, if you've not ever taken the opportunity to do that, and you notice that you're struggling to attract clients, this is my invitation for you is to look at that, to look at what is it about you that makes you unique and special. It's how you think, it's who you are, it's what you desire. So, what are those things? Write them down, be with them, and start really embodying you and who you are. When you can really embody you, you're in your authenticity. And when you are in your authenticity, your messages are heard and seen so much more easily by the people who are your people, your clients. So that's what I invite you to do. And that is the question that's going to be way more powerful for you than how do I get clients to see me, or how can I attract the next client or the next 5 clients, right? Stop asking that question. It is not the right question. How is never the right question. How is not even your job. Stop asking how and instead get lit up about you, your life, your business, and what you are doing and what you are sharing. Is there a message in you? Is there a movement in you? I know there is. I know there was when you started your business, right? Get back in touch with that. Be connected to it. And then write your emails, make your videos, put out your memes, connect with people. Come from that place. It'll be so much more powerful and it will be so much more fun. And I have a free resource for you if you want to go deeper in this and really understand how to become more authentic within yourself. It's my Own Your Value on Demand Masterclass. I'll put the link to that down below in the description. But that is going to help you get a lot more clear on how to own your value and how to be in that place as you put yourself out there in your messaging and in your marketing so that ideal clients can find you. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Thank you for listening. And let me know your thoughts. Are you struggling? And if so, what is your biggest challenge in attracting ideal clients? And what did you think of my message today? Do you feel connected to your desires? Do you feel connected to who you are? Do you know who you are? And are you bringing that into your business? What is the most challenging part of being you in your business? What is tripping you up? Let me know in the comments down below. And I'll be back again real soon for another video. If you like this, give me a thumbs up. Please share it. And please do subscribe and hit the notifications bell so that you get notified when my next video comes out. Bye for now.